Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion.
Go ahead.
I move that the board amend the agenda for this meeting to include the following motion. 1, that Dr. Christian post a request for proposals for general legal services on the school district website by the close of business on Tuesday, December 5th, 2017, that will include questions that will be provided by the board president and vice president. 2, that any board member who wishes to propose any questions for inclusion in the RFP forward their questions to the board president and board vice president by noon tomorrow, and that the board president and vice president collectively decide whether to include those questions. 3, that Dr. Christian instruct respondents to the RFP to have their responses to the questions returned to the district electronically by 3 p.m. on Monday, December 11th, 2017, and that Dr. Christian distribute the responses to the board immediately upon receipt. And finally, 4, that a special meeting be scheduled for December 13th, 2017 at 7 p.m. in the board meeting room for the purpose of considering and selecting a solicitor, and the administration take the necessary steps to advertise that meeting.
Whitemarsh Township. I'm also a news reporter for NBC 10 News, and I reached out to all of you over the Thanksgiving weekend, some of you multiple times. As you will recall, on social media over Thanksgiving weekend, there was a posting about this very issue, about a meeting that was supposed to take place off school property, having to do with selecting a new solicitor at the Plymouth Township building, I believe. Is that where you had it scheduled? And I followed up with a number of email questions to all of you. For those of the new board members, I posted it on social media, hoping that you would respond to my questions as well. And very few of you did respond to me as a news reporter and also as a parent of a student here at the Colonial School District. The issue was the lack of transparency with this meeting. It seemed to have been done behind closed doors. If you can point me to minutes where that meeting was scheduled in an open meeting, or where there's a record of this new solicitor selection that was supposed to have taken place before it was brought to the public on social media, I would like to see that. I'm also concerned with the fact that there appears to have been separate discussion here tonight. Eunice Franklin Baker, for you to bring this up this evening, what transpired? What made you bring this up this evening to have this as an amendment to the agenda?
This is an opportunity for public comment, so you can make your comment. Questions and answers can be taken care of at a different time, but feel free to make your comment.
This is my public comment then. You have a very large audience here paying attention. Is there anything any of you want to say to these people who clearly are concerned by the first secret meeting and then apparently this side discussion that happened? There is nothing any of you want to say.
I would also like to say that there is a very, very carefully written board policy as to how this happens. This is not following that board policy, and for that reason, I also object to doing it in this manner.
All of this seems very sketchy, bad politics. Also, since it's public comment and I can't ask questions, I will tell you, I've done research. I've contacted numerous superintendents around the state of Pennsylvania and other school board members as well, who tell me that the Plymouth Township scheduled meeting for the secret interviews is very, very unusual to have happened. I know you can't comment. You can't comment, but I can make the comment that other people are telling me that the actions of this board is very unusual.
You want to make at this point? If not, then we appreciate your
I will
opportunity.
leave the floor open
Thank
to
you.
other people.
May I go?
State your name and address.
My name is Stephen O'Malley, and I'm a high school student at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, and I've been in this district for 11 years. And I am sitting in this meeting as a part of my government class that I'm taking as a senior in high school. And what I just witnessed from my seat was a clear agenda to swipe away all of the good work that people have put in over the last 10, 15 years that I've been in this district. There has been nothing wrong. Nothing wrong has been, and to come in, it seems so fake that you just knew coming in what was going to happen. Like, I sat in my seat, and I saw the 4 new board members sworn in, and they brought an agenda to the table. That is not how a school board works. I'm a 17-year-old kid who has realized now what just happened was terribly wrong. There are concerned parents here, and I feel for them because this is bad. I am shaking right now with emotion because what just went down, I did not expect from Colonial School District. That's the last thing I expect from a district like this. And for a new agenda to come in and wipe all away what has built is disgusting.
Again, do you want to, there might be other people who want to speak. Do you want to, I hear some repeats going on, so if you want to.
Because there's a reason for that. Like, there is a serious issue here.
Listen,
I have been to one board meeting my entire life. Sir, I have been to one board meeting my entire life, and I'm never coming back if this is what's going to keep happening. This is bad. This is a bad look, and you're getting told this from a 17-year-old child, that this is a bad look for a good district. This is not the direction this district should be going in after all the good work that has been put forth by past people.
Thank you.
I don't understand, if this is all open and honest, why we were not all included in the conversation. And I still don't understand why the rush, and I don't understand why Mr. Sultanic has been singled out. Why is this the only one that's important enough that we have to do this evening on the reorganization night? I just don't, it makes no sense to me whatsoever.
I'm going to call the question. I think there's been ample time for discussion and questions. So we have a motion on the table.
Wait, I would like to voice an
Do I hear a
opinion.
motion to end discussion? A motion to end discussion. I hear a second.
Is there such a thing?
All in favor of ending discussion, say aye.
We're not even allowed to
Nays?
speak anymore.
Well, you were allowed to speak, Mel. Everybody's had ample time for this discussion. This isn't out of left field.
Yeah, this is out of
All
left
right, well,
field.
we made a motion to end discussion. We have an amendment on the table a motion on the table to amend the agenda. All in favor of amending the agenda for the purpose of adding the RFP motion, say aye. Ayes. Nays? Ayes have it. 6-3.